I just left Publix. I got more apples. Now, how y'all doing, first of all? I'm not going to say the F word to my subscribers and my followers because it's we the people. And everybody who's not my subscriber is still we the people. So I'm not going to talk like Mr. Rock Snapbox. But I was just getting ready to go into this CTG thing. But a video of Hassan just popped up on my phone. And he's still at it. But he ain't make no flight. He want to fight. Woo. Hey, look here. I gotta wait for a couple more seconds. Hey, who got their libation ready? It's Saturday night. I'm watching that UFC fight tonight. Who watching? Yeah. Oh, it's after 2 minutes. Oh, Monty, hold on. All right, sorry, Auntie. Said Dustin with a KO tonight. Shit, we about to see. Connor said he dead in that brain. You're dead. I said, oh shit, what the hell? Yeah. But check this out. I saw a video of Mr. Blow Up Suit, Blow Up Arms. He's still running his mouth. Bought you on, you tried to overtalk the whole goddamn panel. And then now you're talking about, oh, he attacked me, he jumped me. He brought people in to jump me. No, I brought people in because hopefully you'll shut the fuck up for a few seconds. Because you wouldn't listen to me every time I try to make a point. Let me finish. See, I told you, stupid ass boy. I watch, and this is what I want people to understand. I do everything for a reason. I use you as a teachable moment to show that if you talk to a man the way you were speaking to me last night, the way you were cutting me off, I wanted to show that hood Negro mentality that you have, that's what's getting our young boys killed. That's what's taking these boys from their mamas. That's what's killing our mama's sons. That mouth you got, that motor mouth you got, talking like you a hell of a nigga. But if we was in the same room, I can guarantee you wouldn't talk like that, boy. And I would talk the same way that I was talking because I called you sir. I was giving you your respect because there was no reason to disrespect you. And when I watched you, guess what I observed when I watched you, boy? When I watched you and I started going back and dissecting your videos, because you said I watched you, and I did, before I spoke on something, because you a man, a scholar that don't do research, which shows that you're not a man or a leader, because you an idiot. That would make you ignorant to me, boy. And an ignorant man should not be speaking about anything. So when I watched you, a grown-ass man that I figured out was a child, I sat back and I watched who you beef with. I start going back through the video, who he connected to. It took me 2-3 days, boy, 2-3 days, and I got a good idea of what you and who you are. And I said, oh, he do little bait and switch tactics. He came in playing a victim, and he knew that him talking gangster would make certain type of men say certain type of things to him. And then he used those things that were said against him to take down their channel. Or He talk real gangster and keep his gangster persona, and then say, "Oh, I apologize," and then now we supposed to patch it up because that's supposed to be manhood. No, we're gonna find out why. Why? A teacher told me to always ask the who, the why, the what, and the when. And when you ask those questions, even today, no matter how circles you niggas try to talk, no matter how much you try to over talk, the moment I get out who, why, what, and when, people can see you don't answer those questions, boy. Who sent you to me? One man came on a video, Daddy's Cooking, said that he sent you the video and compared you to me. It wasn't all these people like you trying to say. And even if somebody sent you something, what's the big deal? I never said nothing to you. That's why I asked why. See, it's that hating mentality that we have on each other. And you said, I've been watching you, Tommy, all the big YouTubers. You so obsessed with this man's name. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird, my brother. But see, I wanted to expose that this negative hatred of this hood mentality that you have is toxic, my brother. It's the reason why you sitting here alleging that every famous person, every successful black person is no good to the black community. How can we gain anything like that? Every little boy should be listening to you talk about rocket snap boxes and going to prison before you become a man. Every little boy should take penitentiary chances like you and walk around with chains on in New York. And that even if you protect yourself successfully, you're going to still go to jail and away from your wife and your kids and those plants. So you didn't want to answer those questions. So now you come up with some more bullshit because you should have never spoken on me. And if you wouldn't have overtalked me and we would have had a mature conversation, I could have said to you, sir, we got to get to the underlying problem of why we always do this to each other, which on the streets play out into violence. The way you were talking, sir, the end result was you offered me up violence. And I'm a man, so I willfully accept it, just like you can do in Seattle. I could have said no, but see, I would have beat the bitch about you. Because see, it's men like you are bullies, and I don't like bullies. All my life, I've been quiet, and all the bullies fell into my trap. And I jumped up and down like a trampoline. You don't bother people that ain't bothering you, jackass. And all your followers got to see that a man, you said you took the high road. I took the high road. Video after video, you mentioning my name. So much so that you had to add Michael Jordan's name into it. And then you had to throw elbows and all kind of other shit. You're a slick little weasel, but I'm slicker, boy. I told you. Y'all might not understand when I say it's something over there watching me. I meant what I said. And all Geechies know what I'm talking about. It seemed like I'm doing something amazing. It seemed like I'm doing something so great. No, just feels like regular day to me. So you can attack my brother and try to divide, but you didn't give me permission to play this video. So I'm not going to play it on screen. You gave me permission to play the one last night, but we're going to listen to your words. Because once again, you want me to put coding in schools instead of our government. You asked me why I said coding in schools and why I want the white man to do it. Because they said Black Lives Matter. And they've been tearing up cities all motherfucking year long. If you said Black Lives Matter, then I get to tell you how to show us they matter. When you say something publicly, I get to respond. And everybody's been saying Black Lives Matter. And coding would increase the value of Black lives. Skills, not training, not telling them how to do it. Actual skills and trades in schools will help Black lives. And instead of you being a soft punk bitch, you want to keep telling people to look up to you. And that's sad. I hope trading and all kind of shit go into all these schools. And guess what? I might just leave YouTube. There will be no more purpose for me on YouTube. But see, you bitch, you can't do that because you need people to feel like they need to come hear you. And you didn't even want to hear yourself talk last night. I don't want to hear myself talk. So why the fuck should we listen? I like hearing me. Sometimes I might talk to myself. Snap. Let's hear your words.
All right, let's get into this topic. Let's talk about Illuminati Kwame, right? First and foremost, let's talk about last night for a second. He was already doing a live talking about me, having dudes reach out to me to come on his platform. I saw it. I came on his platform. The trap was already set. Instead of me being ignorant and arrogant, I did what a lot of people told me to do.
Instead of you being ignorant and arrogant, motherfucker, that's exactly what you was. What you mean instead of you being ignorant and arrogant? You said fuck the people. Fuck your own people. Fuck my people. You don't need nobody. You a hell of a nigga. This nigga said, instead of being arrogant, I did what people told me to do. And that's been your whole life, doing what people told you to do. And bitch, that's why I told you, you can't fuck with me. You bitch is easy to beat. You tell on yourself. You did what you was told to do. 44 years old, doing what you told. You go, boy. You've been doing that all your life. Chow time. Get your ass up. Wake up, motherfucker. No, you can't go out in the yard. You gonna go to work. You going to lockdown. Take your clothes off. You've been always doing what you told, bitch ass nigga. But I's been free, boy. And you can't fuck with somebody that's been free. I believe it. So I can achieve it, bitch ass nigga.
I saw it. I came on his platform. The trap was already set. Instead of me being ignorant and arrogant, I did what a lot of people told me to do. If you come together.
The trap wasn't already set. The trap is your mouth. You should shed it. Shed your trap, bitch.
With this one, we could be a powerful movement. If you come together with that one, we could be a powerful movement. So what did I do? I took the high road and apologized to Illuminati Kwame, right? I apologized to him for coming at him.
Fair use, fair use.
And not doing my homework on him. See, the problem is, I apologize.
This is for educational purposes, Hassan. We just want to show that you're a bitch.
I was way too soon. I shouldn't apologize, and I shouldn't have went on his platform. I shouldn't have tried to take the higher road with the Illuminati Kwame. Because when you fight somebody, you know who they are. First and foremost, for one, there was no reason.
When you fight somebody, you know who they are. You need to stop reading these motherfucking books and bullshitting around. You don't fight people. Geechees don't like to fight people. We like to go in peace. You go about your way, I go about mine. It's okay for you to do whatever you're doing. And it should be okay for me to do what I'm doing. That's why I asked you, sir, why were you fucking with me? And that's the Geechee in me. Maybe you don't understand that. Maybe somebody told you that manhood is fucking with people and apologizing. I really don't apologize to people like you because I don't do anything to anybody. Have I apologized? Do I apologize? Yes. But when I apologize, I don't really say anything after that. I say, I hope you can take my apology. And if somebody, I've said this to women and men before, I apologize. And there's been things that I've done to men and said to them that I talked about somebody that they felt strongly about that maybe I didn't share that same feeling. So because I talked about that person, they said, that's cool and all, but we can't be cool like we used to be because, this is my people and I ain't like what you said. you got to respect that. I didn't say fuck him. No, I made a bad decision. So a part of being a man is walking in that. You don't get mad when somebody don't accept your apology. I didn't say I was going to do no harm to you. I just knew you was full of shit. And it's okay to think somebody full of shit. You don't go around fucking with people and then trying to do some fake apology. You was talking like an arrogant, self-centered son of a bitch. And you do it every day. And that's why these young boys are losing their life. They talk disrespectful like you. You don't hear me talking to men like that.
Reason for no beef no more when I apologize to the man. From there on, grown men with integrity, you go your way, I go my way. Instead of
integrity would be you would have studied me and known why you had a problem. Integrity would have been don't say shit about somebody that ain't saying shit about you. Integrity would be after you apologize, you don't say fuck me just because you didn't never get to why you fuck with me in the first place. So I couldn't accept it. Integrity would be not talking over me and everybody else on my own platform. Integrity would be not now calling me Illuminati Kwame after you apologize. Integrity would not be you losing your cool, saying, fuck me, you'll whoop my ass, you'll slam my tall, linky ass, fuck my subscribers, and fuck we the people, and fuck your people. Integrity wouldn't have you do that. So I don't think you qualify to talk about integrity. My humble opinion.
him taking the high road and saying, you know what? I don't accept your apology, but we could agree to disagree and go different directions. What he pulled was.
You see how he always shaped the narrative? He just told you that's exactly what he wants to do to everybody. He wants to create a beef, apologize, saying, and if they don't accept it, now he frames a narrative. Oh, he ain't no man because a man supposed to accept an apology because it's hard for black men to apologize. What's so hard? When you're wrong, you simply apologize. A man is a seeker of truth. That's all a man is. A man do what's right, what's morally right. That's why I asked you why you was talking about me in the first place. It's not morally right. What did I say? What did I do to you? If you wanted to challenge me on a talking point, you ain't had to do all what you did. This is a man that don't like to accept responsibility for when he's wrong. He wants to sweep it up under the rug. I said, oh, sorry. So let's be friends. Slap hand now. Well, you want to build now? No. Can't trust a guy like you. No. You don't build like that. You standing on shoulders. Look how you really think. I was in jail with such and such. I'm a street cat. So you already think you above me. And I've been saying, niggas, some of you niggas like to stand on people's shoulders. And Geechees don't like nobody on their shoulders. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I like to walk up a wreck. And just because you went to jail, I don't give a hell. Dumbass.
A Tommy Sotomayor chess move. All right, so now I'm going to invite other men on this platform so we can jump you. He pulled the Tommy Sotomayor. He pulled the Sinetta. I'm going to jump you on my platform. Then I'm going to mute the mic so that you can't speak.
Nigga, I muted the mic because you wouldn't let me speak on my platform. What are you talking about? This whole speak right here. Who the fuck is going to let you run your goddamn mouth on somebody else's platform and you telling everybody, hold up, dictating shit to me on my platform when I just simply asked you, hold on, brother, let me finish. And you've been saying, let me finish the whole time and kept running your big ass mouth. You bitches easy to beat because you're stupid. And this is educational purposes. Young man, do not talk like this bitch. You're not superheroes. You're not superhuman. Talk more like me. Let him fall into the quicksand. I tried to give this man respect and have a conversation and find out why he spoke about me in the first place. Then we could have got to said apology. Don't come on somebody's platform tomorrow. I'm sorry. When just I look a couple of minutes ago you was talking shit in a Stuart Little fucking vest that looked like it was from Baby Gap. Everybody want to fuck with people and then they don't want to be fucked with. Shouldn't have been talking shit. Shout out to Cat Williams.
When have you ever seen, and this is for the intellectual mind, this ain't for the haters. When have you seen scholars mute each other's mic? You ain't never seen Martin Luther King or Malcolm X turn off each other's mic and disrespect each other in a debate or conversation.
Did they even have the capabilities to turn off a mic back then? But Malcolm and Malcolm, what the fuck is he talking about? And they have moderators today to control stupid bitches like you that won't let somebody talk. They have that's the whole purpose of a moderator.
Because real men with integrity that choose to be leaders, this is what they do.
Real men with integrity don't attack Brother Sinetta's wife and say all the things you said and then try to expose that man's personal business, and turns out that you're not telling the truth by what Sinetta said. You was just on this man's platform and then you turn around and curse him out and curse his wife out. And that's integrity. You emotional niggas crazy, man. That's not, and then you use words like this right after people can go look at a video of what you said out of your mouth last night. And then you got the nerve to say the word integrity.
Kwame is out for blood. And the same thing that
I'm out for blood, so much so that I ain't saying shit about nobody. And I'm shouting out YouTubers, letting them use my videos. Boy, I'm out for blood. Person in the chat, if I'm a waste of time, thank you.
accusing Hot 97 or Breakfast Club in the basketball community of doing to him as his claim to fame is what he's doing to others. Now, let's talk about, he's talking about the schools, right? Mr. 40 to $60 million man.
Hold up. What kind of real OG? What kind of street guy? Always watching somebody pockets like that. All this man talk about is super chats, how much money I made and how much money I'm making. That's all he talk about, which further proves that that's all he's about. That's all he's watching is fucking money. That's sad. And he got this nigga indoctrination that's why black folks, they keep black folks broke by keep showing you the black celebrity. And look at the conditions of the hood. Look at him. He's supposed to fix it. And then he try to use all his money to build up other people that can't happen like that. That's why you put coding in the schools so they can know themselves. That's why you put trades in the room so they can do the work themselves. You can't ask athletes to buy somebody's skill set. When they're done playing sports, then what? Now everybody broke. You a jackass, and them white boys trained you well, boy, because you a stupid son of a bitch. Everybody must have a skill and be useful in a room for us to have a better society. Not have certain people at the 1% talking about they gonna buy somebody else's success. That doesn't work. Has it worked thus far? There's been a lot of rich celebrities. Has it worked? Somebody become a rapper, they pack 37,000 niggas around him, and he trying to be the motherfucking holding up everybody, and you're driving people fucking crazy with that mentality. That is the dumbest shit ever. If you had skills, Mr. Campbell, you wouldn't have went to prison. If you had skills and the ability to survive, you wouldn't have been doing all this rocking stock boxes, you jackass. And listen at the way you talk at your age. You know Daisy. You know Daisy at all.
Instead of talking about schools, why don't you open one?
Why don't I open one? That ain't the government responsibility. Why don't I open one when I pay taxes just like you? We already paid for these schools. It's time we get them. Fuck are you talking about? They've been taking my taxes for years. Are you nuts, bitch? You got me fucked up. You stupid, boy.
We're talking about trade schools where people can learn to trade. Why don't you get together with the rest of your NBA buddies and Judge Joe Brown and the rest of your billionaire friends with your billionaire bosses, the elite? Zaddy cut your check. Zaddy was your master too. See the mind games that dudes be playing? So now you just gonna...
Hassan, you must ain't watched my video where I said, yeah, company policy kick everybody in the ass. It kicked me in the ass too. And I was making my millions. I stayed quiet, but I wasn't a part of that bullshit. And that's why I've been going through the most shit. I ain't go through your rituals and your parties, and I ain't let white men be my advisor and lead me. I've been leading myself, and I've been taking it however it come. And that's what a man do, bitch. So don't put me in no category. Keep saying Illuminati and all this weak shit. You's a coward, boy.
Come out of it's sad. You just going to come out of the fraternal order acting like you the victim, like you ain't even down with them. Infiltrating YouTube, infiltrating social media. Because that's all they using y'all dudes for. I can see you a mile away, clear as day. The only thing you are there to do on social media is to bring confusion. I guess you're supposed to be my replacement, right?
What did he just say? Hold on, I heard him say I'm here to bring confusion. When everybody around me been being positive. I don't know, let me see. But he got to something else, hold on.
Wait, clear as day. The only thing you are there to do on social media is to bring confusion. I guess you're supposed to be my replacement, right? Right.
Is that what you worried about? Being replaced? Is that what it's all about, Mr. Campbell? You feel like I'm replacing you? Oh, we get the ugly truth when they keep talking. You feel like you being replaced, but I thought it was fuck your subscribers. They could unsubscribe. But now you worried about being replaced. Well, I wasn't here to replace anybody. I said we need coding in schools. I said we need trades. And I said kids are reading at a 3rd, 4th grade reading level. And those are facts. Why wasn't you saying that? Maybe you do need to be replaced. I don't know. But that shouldn't be your focus. That's sad.
Umar Johnson been trying to open up a school for the last few years. Here you are on YouTube talking about schools, trade schools. Why don't you throw some money or give the rest of the remaining of the money that Umar Johnson need to open up that school that he need to open up? If you really about the people. I don't want to hear nothing about you giving out book bags and coats and haircuts. That's a tax write-off. I mean, it's cool for the broke. Broke people give away shoes and collect shoes at P.O. Box. You're a millionaire.
Open the door for your uncle.
So you collecting money from the people. Okay, cool, as you should. If they want to donate to you the same way they donate to others like me, that's cool. But if you're going to talk about it, be about it, homeboy. Why are you asking the conqueror to educate us when you want to position?
The conqueror said Black Lives Matter. So they're going to have to prove it. The conqueror said Black Lives Matter, sir. You've been talking about children, and you've been talking about molestation of children and what happened to you. Where is your video showing that you go to give back to that cause? Since you got so many questions. Because now all I hear you talking is celebrity gossip. Same celebrities you claim to hate are some of your biggest videos. You ain't talking about protecting children, helping children, getting kids training. You went straight on to the gangster shit, putting on jewelry. You went straight on talking about how beautiful your flowers and your new fish tank. You went straight to calling people broke. You ain't heard me say none of that to nobody. You're a fool, boy.
Position with the rest of the 1% to educate us. Why are you asking the conquerors to give us better food, water, shelter, when you, the 1% that's under the crusaders, the conquerors, are in a position to give us everything that you asking the enemy to give us? So you think that the same people that enslaved us is supposed to give us the finer things in life, which they gave you? So let me give y'all a little history lesson.
Man, you sound like a white man. It sounds like a white man wrote this. So the only way a black kid can get something. Listen to this, women. This is what they really think about these mama sons. The only way that I could get anything is somebody gave it to me. Wow. That's what they think of us on the job site. That's what they think of us in the classroom. That's what they think of us all the time. The only way you can get in is be gangster. That's why the only people they accept is the gangsters and killers. Put them in movies. Or the yes man. I guess I need a white man above me, like Dr. Boy said. Then I'd be cool, huh? But for now, it's Kwame is wrong. See, that's why I got a nigga on the internet talking about, he using a video talking about when I said what NBA Youngboy said, I ain't going outside today. He's saying, oh yeah, he's scared, this and that. Yeah, I'm scared, all right. I'm scared of what I might have to do in a public place when they already set the stage to say I'm the one that's violent. Look at how they're getting mad at me for just responding to people. My responses are usually very thorough and very loud. And I seem to always be getting in trouble for responding when people are fucking with me first. So that's what I'm afraid of, if you really wanted to know.
For those of y'all that's watching with intellectual mind, not your little dummies that's running around with the word, the slang, I use a goofy, I use a lame. No, a lame is a man that lays up off of a woman and don't contribute to them bills. A lame is a dude, a goofy is a dude that stands outside all day while a woman is at working, and then you come home without $1 in your pocket, but you spent 16 hours on the show.
No, that's one aspect of being lame. There's plenty of other aspects like you, a lame ass boy that talks so gangster for no reason when he got a family, and that should have been aged out of him when he was a young man. Now that you're an old man, you still acting like young. I guess you Benjamin Button gangster. This shit going in reverse. You back a kid again, because now you trying to compete with the young boys. I bet you a dumb type of old nigga that wear your knees out and your jeans ain't it. You got your full pair of jeans or your knees open? Trying to be a cool ass granddaddy. You a dumb boy. You should have never said nothing about me, sir. There's no reason to be that jealous and that much of a hater. You're making up shit to talk about for YouTube algorithms, and it's time to stop that. There's enough room on YouTube for guys like you who just here to make money. There's enough room for you to make your money. Talk about your celebrity gossip, put in your little rock-a-dingle snot box. But how is that helping anybody? Oh, it's helping you though.
Corner. That's a lame. That's a goofy. You dig? But nevertheless, when you sit back and you analyze it, right? You in a position right now to show us what you got. The enemy has been holding us back for over 400 years.
And so
we have been held back for over.
And niggas like you been holding us back for longer than that. It's niggas like you. Always got another nigga on your tongue, boy. Niggas like you.
400 years. Whether it be in Haiti, Jamaica, anywhere where black people are, we're suffering the worst poverty. But the reality of it is, see, after the days of slavery, you had the house Negro and you had the field Negro. The only thing that changed today is that the house Negro became the entertainers. They handpick every basketball, football, baseball, rapper, singer, actor, everybody.
So all of our black basketball players and rappers and all that is handpicked by what Hassan is saying. We all just handpicked. So we should all just listen to a nigga that's walking up the street, 44 years old with chains on. Call the police to his own house, throw guns around on the yard, allegedly. A real emotional nigga that got to keep talking even if he ain't making no point. And a nigga that invite a man to his penis because he told me that, you know what? A brother that will call a man's wife a B that ain't said nothing to him. We should all be like you. Oh, okay. Okay.
He's handpicked to be in Satan's house. But y'all want to act like these devils is a man of God. The house Negro is your stars. These are your stars. Kwame got fat while the hood was starving. And you gonna sit up there and make it seem like you giving back because you letting people take your video. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. And this is why you could fall for his gimmick. If he was...
Is anybody eating off my video? He said, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. I said it on the internet. If it's not true, then people can say, hell no, I ain't made a dime off the nigga video. Fuck that nigga, lying ass nigga. I ain't seen that in the comment yet. I haven't seen that in the comments yet. I don't understand. You just saying shit. This shit don't even make no sense.
A real man, when he seen a man humble himself and apologize to him because I tried to take the higher road, he would have accepted it or walked away as a man. Instead, he wanted to play tag team wrestling over the internet, and y'all sat back and y'all encouraged two black men. And stop calling me a Latino.
They didn't encourage you to talk that stupid and allegedly get drunk. Nobody encouraged you to walk outside to prove that you were tough. They didn't encourage you to keep cutting me the fuck off. Ain't nobody encourage you to do any of that, sir. You did that on your own. Soon as another black man get on the screen, I don't know this nigga, I don't know this nigga, I don't know this motherfucker. So he don't deserve to speak. If he could have talked, he might have could have got to know him. This boy is weird.
Shout out to my Latino brothers. I'm black. Matter of fact, I'm not even black, but I'm gonna use your terminology because they dumbed you down to make you believe that we black. That's why we 3/5 of a man. And y'all.
Hassan, did you take the video there? That's buffering all of a sudden.
I'm black. Matter of fact, I'm not even black, but I'm gonna use your terminology because they dumbed you down to make you believe that we black. That's why we 3/5 of a man. And y'all.
Hey, boy, did you take the video down? What was going on?
Sit back and y'all pick and choose sides.
Oh, man. Boy, you good, boy. Shit, buffering. Man. Hassan. I wanted to get to the last part. But you talking about the subscribers encouraging shit. You calling everybody, you say fuck the subscriber. Oh, you won't even play. Damn.
He wanted to play tag team wrestling over the internet. And y'all sat back and y'all encouraged two black men. And stop calling me a Latino. Shout out to my Latino brothers. I'm black. Matter of fact, I'm not even black. But I'm going to use your terminology. Because they dumbed you down to make you believe that we black. That's why we 3/5 of a man. And y'all sit back and y'all pick and choose sides and y'all watch two brothers tear each other down. And that's why we will never have an empire again. Because in white America or throughout the world, Russia.
We watched two young brothers tear each other down. You watched one man and one boy. One man was trying to get to the bottom. I said, hey, I understand you apologizing. And I gave you a reason of why I wanted to hear you talk. I didn't just throw it out of thin air. I said, but I want to get to the reason why you even said my name. And if you was really sincere about your apology, since you want to throw things out there, if you was really sincere about apologizing, you'd have let me talk. That's what a sincere person would do. But you ain't sincere about nothing you say.
China, Europe, America, they rule the world. But the black man, there can only be one. Like the movie Highlander, there can only be one. It's only one
you
of us.
You trying to be that one.
The top dog. But everybody else, all they people could be at the top, right? That's why we ain't got no fight in this battle.
Hey, cut that light on for me.
In this war. And this is why we gonna lose as a people. They couldn't be Ja Rule and 50 Cent at the same time. One had to go.
Hey,
they can't be Boys the Men and Jodeci. One gotta go. See the mind games? The memes that y'all put up on Facebook? Pick one. One gotta go. Beyonce, Janet Jackson, R. Kelly, Aaron Hall. This is the mind games that we play. It is what it is, man. Time will tell. Just sit back and watch everybody for who they are. Time will tell. Kwame studied the best of all of us. He been watching me. He been watching me. He been watching Tommy Sotomayor. He been watching Young Pharaoh. He been watching all of the stars, a.k.a. House Negroes, is coming to social media. You have to ask yourself a question. Why? Why now?
Why not? We different? We shouldn't come? We don't deserve to talk, huh? Told you separate the room, boy.
It is what it is, man. That's my take. Bottom line to it is, if Kwame really want to do something for the people, open up that trade school that you telling everybody and talking about, that massa. Because why don't you open it? You got the money. You getting the money. You getting the donations right now. As a matter of fact, put your money where your mouth is at.
Hassan, you should have did your research on me, boy. You very dumb and you easy to beat. I told you I got 21 acres down in Georgia that cost me $383,000, I think, at the time. That's where my stuff for the kids is going to go. I have another building that I'm going to use for my youth center. So you should have did your research because you're making yourself look real stupid. You want the address to the land too? And you want me to put it on the internet for the white folks to hear? You real stupid.
You getting donations? You can put up 100,000 and I can put up 100,000 towards some trade schools. Oh, right, Kwame. How about that? How about you put up?
How about you could have said that before you ran your motherfucking mouth? So how about you take your 100,000 with the people that you like and you go put a trade school up in New York? Because I don't live in New York. And that's what's wrong with some of you niggas. You just want to goddamn group up and slap hands. I live in Georgia. You take care of your community. Get with the men that's around you and build, nigga, and stop running your fucking mouth. Just dumb. I'm tired of hearing your mouth. Let me move on. from you, boy. Because I think this lesser charge ass nigga sent you here. And I can't wait. I can't wait to premiere. Shout out to Self-Talk, goddamn. Self-Talk. Shout out to motherfucking Self-Talk. Gonna expose you nasty son of a bitches. But actually, we ain't gonna do nothing. This nigga expose their damn self. So, Charlemagne, the lesser charge, let's give you the flow, boy. Shout out to Self-Talk. Let's get you some self-talk and mama's cooking. And who the fuck is this goofy ass white boy that keep asking you all these nasty ass egregious questions? I told you, these white boys run these niggas. That's why they sit back and laugh. The white boy can't ask me the shit that he asking this dumbass. I be looking at him, how the fuck is you asking me all that? What is this about? Who the hell is this goofy ass white boy? And why is he so interested in hip hop and these nasty fucking questions that he's asking? You a sick son of a bitch, white boy, you. I don't know your name, but you a sick motherfucker. Cause this shit you want to know about what another man doing sexually, you a weirdo. You big Dumbo ear motherfucker, you. You need to stay your punk ass away from our community. Go make you some money with your community. Your community don't want to hear you talk like that. So they send you to a patch-eyed demon. And what married man can talk like this? You got a wife at home. What black woman allow a nigga to run his mouth like this? Oh, we know why you can control her like that.
Willing to get his dick sucked by the crackhead.
Well, I have some experience in this. I have some experience in getting my dick sucked by crackheads. You know what? That's a good question.
What was going through your head?
I can tell you.
You a nasty, sick ass white boy. What the fuck is so funny hearing another man getting his dick sucked? Who is their target audience? Who is listening to this shit? Who is that intrigued by another man getting his dick sucked?
You know what? That's a good question. I can tell you. I've always been a person that aims the police because they don't have no money. Right? So you automatically got to think of what transaction works.
Right.
Oh, this is deep, boy. So you control people with transactions for money. Is that why you giving out so many jobs? Ooh. He said he control them with the money. And he's connected with all the smoke and he giving out a lot of podcast contract. Allegedly, I think. I don't know. Ooh, I wonder what he want in return, boy, because this shit finna get deep.
And if a woman crackhead is offering up some fellatio, it's kind of like a rite of passage. Like you do it like
it's a rite of passage. What do you say? Passage? This is a married man going home to children and going home to a wife. So if his wife or his daughter get on drugs, this is what you expect for them? You love talking about sex, Mr. God. Mr. God, you love talking about sex, boy. And them white boys bring you on every show to talk about your little nasty sexual behavior. I wonder why that is. You a patch-eyed demon.
Because you don't want to let them down on it.
No, here's my question.
Nah, it look like that white boy done dress you up. They done cleared up some of your patches. Look at that shit. Tight ass pants on. Look how you sitting up all. Ooh.
Are you at all grossed out by the fellatio? Like, my vision of crackheads is always.
I only fucked a crackhead once, a couple times.
No, here's my question. Are you at all grossed out by the fellatio? Like, my vision of crackheads is always.
I only fucked a crackhead once.
Okay, you guys fucked?
Oh yeah, I fucked her. I did fuck her. Yeah, she was giving me fellatio, and I was like, I ain't gonna get off like this. I did fuck her. Yeah, she was giving me fellatio, and I was like, I ain't gonna get off like this.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. This is great. Okay, so this is great. This is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're not gonna get off like that now.
Did you say this is great? This is phenomenal? Boy, this is a sick son of a bitch. Whoever this nasty ass white boy is, why is this great and why is this phenomenal? Hearing a grown man say he paying $20, $30 or whatever he said for fellatio from crackhead and that he fucked her. What is so great about that? These white boys control these niggas, man. This shit's sad. No wonder they want a white guy above everybody. Thanks, Dr. Boyce, for telling us we all need a white man above us. There's always a white patch-eyed, a pale-eyed demon like this, a sick, perverted son of a bitch that get a demon like patch-eyed demon to start talking like this on TV. This is a representation of a married black man. The fuck out of here.
When she's giving you the head and it's not that good, are you looking down at her all like?
Who said it wasn't good?
No. You said you're not gonna get off like this. So now,
that's back when you like to smoke weed, I used to drink, I was high as shit. You know, you intoxicated and you getting head of time forever.
Okay. But when you're getting
I ain't gonna drink $20, right? You know what I'm saying? It's really not. I think about it, there was nothing to it. Would draw somebody right in. What is this about?
Look at these little deviant little kids. Look at these motherfuckers. They dancing and clapping and shit. Oh, look at them. Look like y'all date. Look at that. Look at Charlamagne's face. Ooh. Boy. I think they putting an apple in your mouth, bitch.
It's really nothing. I think about it, there was nothing to it. It would draw somebody right in. What is this about?
What man hand go that fast when he pointed down?
What they got?
Hold on.
I think about it, there was nothing to it. It would draw somebody right in. What is this about?
What they got?
Look at him scratching his neck. The sound go out for a couple of seconds. I don't know why. But oh my goodness. This is some sick shit here, boy. We wonder why these kids goddamn act like this. Look at the adults. Goodness gracious. This was what on our syndicated airways.
Like it was no emotional thing. It wasn't even really a physical thing. It was more so transaction. You know what I'm saying? You want this motherfucking rock? This is what you got to do to get it. Which is actually shows the seediness of the underworld. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just, think about that. Like, I'm like, you want this rock?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make you do something despicable to get it.
Well, it's not despicable.
I mean, she's offering it.
It's something that you.
Now let's change the wording on that. You want this job, you're gonna have to do something despicable to get it. When you come to the Breakfast Club, we're gonna pass out this ritual, and you gotta do it to get that job. You gotta do it to get it. You gotta pass this test, so we cut the lights off on you. This is some sick shit. They putting out rituals right in front of us. That man said, if you gonna get this job, well, no, he said, if you gonna get this rock, you gonna do something nasty to get it. What did he say? Let me go back and hear what he said. Let me take that back. Let me go back and hear. I like to let people talk for themselves. Let's see.
I'm like, you want this rock? Yeah. I'm gonna make you do something despicable to get it.
Ooh, he used the better word. Despicable. You want this job, you're gonna do something despicable to get it. And then you look behind his head, there's a doll with a man, a doll with a man in between the legs. You're a demon. Look at this face. I wish them niggas would have caught you in New York, bro, when they wanted that drop. I wish you would have slipped a little bit, I think. Allegedly, I hope you would have failed.
Well, it's not despicable.
I mean, she's offering it.
It's something that you do regularly in your regular life, something she does regularly in her regular life. How different is that than a boss that was, hey, you want this paycheck at the end of the week? You don't have to wash those dishes.
Yeah, but that's
Oh, and the white boy introducing it a little bit. White boy, what you said, boy? You want this job, you put wash dishes. But you basically saying what I said, boy.
Hey, you want this paycheck at the end of the week? You don't have to wash those dishes.
Yeah, but that's the difference. I thought about to say you got to suck dick. And I was ready.
Look at that face. He's so proud to say that. I thought you was about to say you have to suck dick. Ooh. I ain't been around no men that talk like this. Have y'all been around heterosexual men that talk like this? I haven't been around no heterosexual men that talk like this. Look at this face. They putting an apple in this boy's mouth, I think, allegedly. Look at that face, boy. Ooh. Jesus Christ. This the price of fame? Boy, I'm glad I drive a tractor and I don't feel like being famous. Lord have mercy. This is amazing, man. Look at this shit. We got this on our airwaves. So all the people that's watching this type of shit, what's going on? What are y'all getting out of this type of commentary? Two men sitting around talking about getting head from crackheads and sucking dick for jobs. White boy introduce it soft and the patch-eyed demon just go all the way. He frame it for you nicely. I thought you was going to say suck a dick. Boy, you bitches easy to beat because you're dumb.
Regularly in her regular life, how different is that than a boss that was, hey, you want this paycheck at the end of the week? You don't have to wash those dishes.
Yeah, but that's the difference. I thought about to say you got to suck dick. And I was ready to knock that one out the park. Like Andrew, totally, you got to see the difference.
I mean, if you're a girl and you sucked hundreds of dicks in your life,
yeah, or
right?
a guy.
Or a guy.
That's like, that's not that guy with it.
Wait a minute. First of all, why is this nigga assuming that a girl sucked 100 dicks in her life? And why this patch-eyed demon always got to talk about guys sucking dick? They are brainwashing our kids with this stupid ass, bitch ass boy, man. This is a goddamn shame.
You sucked hundreds of dicks in your life.
Yeah, or
right?
a guy.
Or a guy.
That's like, that's not that guy we didn't see Minister Society.
There are guys out there sucking dick.
Old dog.
Cheeseburgers.
Old dog so goddamn homophobic.
He really homophobic.
He shot him. He shot the fucking crackhead. Because the male crackhead offered him some goddamn head.
He offered him head. It's not like he said, suck my dick. He said, I would like to suck your dick.
This is hip hop. This is hip hop. This is hip hop now. Because now, allegedly, white people run hip hop. And all they keep wanting to talk about is dick and sucking dick and fucking and bullshit. Why do we got to keep hearing about sex and dick and pussy and sucking? What the fuck is going on? That's all hip hop is about? We used to make beautiful love songs and real music. What is this motherfucker keep talking about sucking dick and all this bullshit for? This is amazing. And we blame the kids when we as adults allow this shit right here. Kids hear this shit. They're not going to be able to interpret and decide and make discernment and good decisions like we can make as adults with the undeveloped brain. This is just.
And you shoot the guy?
Shoot the mother. And I offered you cheeseburgers.
The guy's trying to.
I was going to fuck you with my mouth and feed you. And you shot me, old dog.
Old dog gotta be gay. Old dog gotta be gay.
Someone was a little homophobic about old dog, bro.
He gotta be gay. Gotta be gay.
Someone was a little. And you shot the cheeseburgers.
The guy's trying to.
I was going to fuck you with my mouth and feed you. And you shot me, old dog.
Old dog gotta be gay. Old dog gotta be gay.
Someone was a little homophobic about old dog, bro.
He gotta be gay.
That's a different level of homophobia.
Son,
So
the guy's offering you dinner and the dick, son?
Come on, man.
Marry that man. How dare you?
And that's what they want. Marry that man, huh? So that's what hip hop is doing, normalizing and forcing our kids and forcing us as a black community to keep hearing all this sex talk, all this dick talk, all this, if you don't like it, you homophobic, but it's all inclusive. If you don't want to hear this disgusting type of shit, I don't even want to hear nobody talk about eating pussy all day. It ain't homophobic, it's just why is it necessary? Can anybody answer that? Why the fuck is it necessary? Stop trying to call somebody a phobia or afraid of something because we asking why is it necessary? What did we learn from talking like this? Who's benefiting from talking like this? "99 minutes ago, he's just up there talking about sucking dick. And I'm on here saying he do bookie games and he's still talking about sucking dick. They know they got our minds, not mine. 99 minutes ago, 5,000 people. Oh, this must have been self-talk. This man been talking about sucking dick. This is how men converse now.
Listen, why are you putting this on us? This is about old dogs.
Let's talk about this.
If a guy's offering you head, he's like, yo, Charlamagne, I got them Krispy Kremes for you, all that. It's
A dozen for a dick suck. I got those Krispy Kremes.
Shut up.
Look how happy this bitch is to talk about that. Look at both of these niggas. Look at this demon right here. And look how happy this nigga. Ah! Look at the mannerisms and the movement. What are you doing, Charlamagne? You got children. Look at this white boy here. Well, you a sneaky, sick son bitch.
Listen, a compliment is a compliment.
That's all I'm saying. You're not gonna kill him, man. It's a compliment.
You want to suck my?
So a compliment is a compliment. So let's change the gender. So now I can walk up to a woman and say, hey, I just want to eat your pussy. Yeah. I'm going to give you some donuts and let me eat your pussy. Would that be good behavior? Yeah. I just want to get you shit. You should take this. I mean, donuts. I offered you a blowjob. I offer you some head. I want to eat your pussy and give you some donuts. What would that woman say? What would that woman say? Is there a through line to this behavior? Can men now walk up to women with Coca-Colas and donuts and cheeseburgers and say, I want to eat your pussy? I'm just asking. Because I thought that was bad behavior, and it's not appropriate for a man, and you can't normalize this shit because it's not appropriate to just say vulgar shit like that to anyone. That would be called sexual harassment. It's actually against the law. And you guys get to say this type of shit and claim you're joking. You're trying to get us ready for something. You're trying to normalize something, and you only do it one way. Because that would be bad behavior. If I should film myself walking up to a woman saying, I got Charlamagne said on there, I should be grateful. I've got a cheeseburger and I want to suck on your pussy. I got donuts and I want to lick you. This is what we come to. I told you, you got to watch behavior. That way you can't hide little slick shit like this. They can't hide behind the LGBT community. We got to watch behavior, and police are going to have to start enforcing the law against them as well. You can be proud to be gay. You can be proud to be whatever, but your Johnson need to stay in his pants, just like my Johnson got to stay in my pants. It's bad behavior. And if it's not against the law, then heterosexuals going to start whipping it out too. You're trying to run the world with this bad fucking behavior.
I did great. Thank you. I'm gonna tell my wife. Yo, you know this guy offered me Krispy Kremes and a dick suck today. I'm still hot. I got it. You don't ever take me for granted. A win is a win.
I think that's completely reasonable.
I think it's more than reasonable.
Self-talk, that was a fucking great video. I'm talking about, man. I see why they after your ass too. Still think I'm crazy? Yeah, mama's cooking, baby. We watching rituals be played out right in front of our face. And if we don't get these black boys any skills, they all are the ones that they're targeting to force them to do this shit that Charlamagne just said. If you want this $20, you want this rock, you're gonna do something. What did he say? Ooh. This sad. They're gonna make our black boys, they're gonna be unskilled. These are gonna be our new gangsters. These are gonna be the guys that's shooting up all in the streets. They're gonna make money off of them by them going to jail or through lawyer fees. So no matter how much money the black community make, they find a way to extract money out of us. They tell our boys they need to go to jail to be real. And there's a side effect to going to jail and being locked in a cage and treated like that. They tell our women these are the men they need to sleep with, which further cause dysfunction in our community. They tell our men that the definition of masculinity is being a real nigga. But real niggas kill niggas. And I'd rather just be a man. A man come and go in peace until you fuck it with him. We always talk about we have a black community, but it seems like white people run and own our community because they keep giving people jobs to show us images and to tell us things that are detrimental to our health. We have a song called Vax That Ass Up Now. How? Who paid for that? Why? Have we forgot about Tuskegee? All the scholars, when have the government ever given us a shot or a vaccination that we had to take that was good for us? Those who want to take it, take it. It's your choice. This is supposed to be America. Shouldn't give songs and put a beat to something to try to make people think it's okay. They've been doing that for years. Every election cycle, they bring people with hot sauce. They bring out our rappers. Oh, and we can just go with who we like. Why is Juvenile and these guys singing about a vaccination? Why? It's just a question. This is crazy. Them white boys done bought and paid for us just like they did back in the slavery days. They just using hip hop and entertainment now. We're gonna keep niggas entertained and not focused on nothing, not connected to nothing. Talk about killing, death, and sex all fucking day. Any disagreement, you act like a son. Fuck you then, I'll fight. You better accept my apology. Even though I ain't tell you why I was fucking with you in the first place. Nigga, a real man just accept you fucking with him. A real man just accept you fucking with him and say, oh, okay, I know I ain't say nothing about you, but now that you apologize, oh, it's cool. How can I learn like that? I only learn by asking the who, why, what, the when. This is sad. Y'all have a blessed night. I must go eat. I'm hungry. We the people. Not like Hassan. Fuck the people. They can unsubscribe. I don't give a fuck. You let people lead you. Oh, I only did it because, people told me to do it. Double talking bitches.